What's up, world? It's Josiah with Cooked on a Feelin', here to help you live a gluten, sugar, dairy-free life like myself without having to give up delicious foods. Today I'm going to be walking through Walmart, pointing out different snacks that are safe for our diet, things that you can grab that are quick and easy and that you aren't going to have to cook for every single meal. Let's head on into the madness and see what we can find to munch on. Got a little snackaroo here called prosciutto. It's one of my favorite snacks. It's super salty, a little bit pricey, but it tastes really good with berries and things like that. A lot of these other meats are usually decent, but most of them are gonna have like corn syrup, cornstarch, things like that, if not a little bit of sugar. Now there's gonna be a ton of salsa and hummus and guacamole options here. Rather than me taking you through each one of those, I highly recommend just turning it around and checking out the label on your own. Most of the time they're gonna be sugar, gluten, and dairy-free, aside from the tomatoes, which do have natural sugars in them. So you might see 1 or 2 grams of sugar in there, but those are perfectly normal and safe. For the most part, fruit and vegetables are gonna be perfectly safe. So go ahead and grab yourself some of those if you're looking for a nice little healthy snack. All right, so this is the product I just found for the first time as I'm standing here. It's called Remedy Organics. It does say it has sugar, but it's coconut sugar, which is a totally different reaction in your system. So you might be able to handle that one. It's something you should ask a doctor or kind of try out on your own. I'm actually gonna check this out and see what it's like. It looks pretty good, looks super healthy, and I'm excited to try something new. So I'll let you know how it goes. Pretty much this whole section's gonna be a big... I get a lot of judgment for trying things in the store, but I don't think it's that weird. You know, it's like a snack on the go. I don't know, what do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Am I psycho? Wow, that's great. All right, another really good option here is pizza. Diet dairy-free pizza. I've had this quite a few times and I haven't had any real reaction. There is 1 gram of sugar in the crust, but this is a gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free option minus that 1 gram of sugar. So if the sugar isn't super strict for you, this is definitely a great option. Here's a cool product I just found. It's called a Cauliflower Hash brown. These look pretty decent, $4.47, worth a shot. Here's one of my favorite brands, Siete, or grain-free tortilla. I checked the back, it's super safe, and this would be a great option for some wraps. Not that I'd consider this the best snack in the entire universe, but I just came across it, wanted to point it out. Veggie Spirals. These are actually really good. You can use them as pasta or just fry them up in a pan. You could also get your own veggie spiraler on Amazon for like 10 bucks, but these are $4.98. Here's another decent option if you're looking for something quick that you don't have to prepare as much. It's just riced cauliflower. You can just boil it, fry it up, however you want to do it. But they also have organic version, and this is a pretty quick and tasty addition to any meal you might be trying to cook. Here's an interesting one that you may or may not like. It's called Seaweed Snacks. All right, here's a cool one. It's called Emmy's Organics. It's soft and chewy coconut cookies made with agave, so that's the sweetener they use, which has a low glycemic index, which means it's not gonna spike your blood sugar very much. So this is a pretty safe choice. And they taste pretty good. Here's a really cool chocolate option. I'm not sure how to pronounce the brand, Hue or something like that. Let's go with Hue, back to human, that makes sense. The ones that say dark chocolate on there, those are gonna be dairy-free. It does have coconut sugar, so again, just depending on how your body handles coconut sugar, the decision maker for you. So if you can handle coconut sugar, these are a really great option. Lily's is another great brand for chocolate. Check the back, make sure it looks good, but none of them have sugar in them, which is awesome. And if they're on the dark chocolate side, then they're gonna have no dairy, it should have no milk in it from the ones I've seen. Flip it over on the back just to make sure, but these are usually a good option. Here's another cool one I just found. It's called Vegan Chocolate. The other ones do have dairy in them, but this one, the dark chocolate one, has no sugar and no dairy. It is sweetened with erythritol, which is one of the ones that that doesn't spike our blood sugar index, so this is a really great buy. I've never seen this one before, but I'm gonna try it out. So I didn't know this about soups, but most soups have gluten in them. So before you buy any soup, just check the label, make sure that it's gluten-free. It's not a glamorous option, but tuna is a really quick and easy snack for the road. It's cheap, high in protein, and easy, so not a bad one to grab. Here's one of my favorite gluten, sugar, dairy-free products. It's chocolate chips. I love chocolate chips. For a really cheap price, it's only $4.18. They have this product here. It's called Bake Believe. You wanna make sure you get the dark chocolate one because it's no sugar, and that's gonna keep the dairy out of there. But really an amazing price for this like type of product. Normally I'm over here on the Lily's train, but today they don't have any of the chips that I can normally eat. As you can see, these aren't dark chocolate, so they're gonna have dairy in them. They're sugar-free and all that, which is cool, but you wanna find the one that says Lily's dark chocolate, and that will be sugar, gluten, dairy-free. Açaí is a nice mix that you can put in any of your shakes or your smoothies. It's got a really nice flavor to it. Be very healthy and good for you, sugar-free and all that good stuff. Here's one of my very favorite brands, Birch Benders. They're not all completely safe, but most of them really are. So this cookie mix, brownie mix, cake mix, all these mixes, cupcake mix. I checked these out, they're all good to go. I actually tried them before. They're pretty tasty, I'm a big fan. You know, it's not gonna taste like a normal cake, but it does take pretty darn close. And I highly recommend it. While you're here in the Birch Benders section, they also make icing. So we have this chocolate icing, this vanilla icing. I've checked them both out. They're both pretty tasty. I rank them maybe like a 7 out of 10 as far as taste and flavor, but keep in mind that is sugar, gluten, dairy free, and you're still eating a cake. So a 7 is pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. Word to the wise with these zero sugars, I guarantee if I turn it around, we're gonna find at least 2 or 3 different forms of sugar in there. This is not the product that I wanna talk about, but if you see cream of rice, which is normally in the store, that's a really good option for a nice little breakfast or snack. Here's a brand I really love and swear by. It's called RX. The cool thing about RX is they put all their ingredients right here in the front of the box because they have nothing to hide. If you can handle oats, these are really cool, like grab and go oatmeal snack. These Lar bars are a good option too. Not all of them say no sugar added, so just be sure that you check to see that it's no sugar added, but really there's just 2 ingredients on the box. This one over here says 5 ingredients, but also no sugar. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, so that hits all of our criteria. It has 16 grams of sugar from natural fruits like dates and things like that. So it is a little on the sweeter side, but again, those are natural sweeteners from fruits and things like that, so it's not gonna affect you as heavily. I would eat it in moderation. It's gonna spike your blood sugar a tiny little bit, but definitely not as much as regular cane sugar. I love their regular RX bars, so just based off of that, I would say these are a really great option. Here are the regular RX bars. I really like them. They do have like a thicker, heavier consistency, so you do have to chew them a little bit. They're kind of like a power protein bar almost. But like I said, the ingredients are listed right on the front of the box. There's all kinds of different flavors. They're all really good. There's not a lot of cereal options on this diet, so anytime I find one that I like, I cling to it. So this one's pretty tasty. It does need a little bit of a sweetener because it's not super sweet, so I like to drizzle some stevia on top or monk fruit or something like that. Maybe some honey or maple syrup. Catalina Crunch, there are 3 different types. It's a little on the pricier end, but it's totally worth it if you've got a hankering for some cereal, which I always do. I get this one 99% of the time, but these 2 are pretty good too. If you're looking for popcorn, Skinny Pop popcorn and Skinny Girl popcorn, just check to make sure that it's not the one with butter, because the butter one obviously has dairy in it. But the Skinny Pop sea salt's good, and then the Skinny Girl popcorn with lime and salt is also good. One of my favorite brands, Siete, they typically have a lot of different styles of chips. This one here is just grain-free tortilla chips, but these are super safe, and this brand is one that I really trust. It's great. The Skinny Pop is a really nice option because it does have that white cheddar in it, but it's a non-dairy flavoring, so you can actually get that taste of the cheddar without having to eat dairy, which is cool. So I definitely recommend the Skinny Pop. This Boom Chicka Pop's one that I like also, but some of them are semi-sweet, so just be careful you don't grab the wrong one. You want to get the ones up here that say just sea salt popcorn. Unsweetened applesauce is also a pretty nice little snack to go, just something to have in your fridge if you're getting hankering for some sauce. Most Plantains chips are going to be safe. It's actually kind of 50-50 to be honest. Just flip the back of the box. This one actually is a safe one, so if you see it in your Walmart, go ahead and grab it. But sometimes they add sugar or milk or things like that. But Plantains chips are pretty nice. These ones are actually pretty surprisingly good. It's just baked green pea snacks. I don't like green peas at all, but these snacks are actually really good. They kind of taste like chips, and they're super safe. I'm not gonna walk you through all the nuts and everything like that. Just know that nuts are pretty much safe, so check the back of the box and be sure. Sometimes they're gonna sneak sugar or milk in them to make like some flavoring, so if you see like a flavored nut, definitely check the back of the box. If you just want to get some pistachios or almonds or cashews, it's a really great option. Here's a cool one I just found. It's called Strive Beef Biltong. I've never had biltong until my Aldi video, but I tried it and it's actually really good. It's a little on the pricey side, and they have several variations of these little smoked sausages, beef jerky, old-fashioned beef jerky, all those things. Again, just check the back of the box and make sure. Most seltzer waters are gonna be pretty safe. I like these Aha's because some of them have caffeine in it. It's like a third of a cup of coffee, more or less. These are some of my favorite little drinks. They're called Bai. There's all kind of different flavors here, but these are really nice. So Pure Leaf and Gold Peak. It's a nice option if you're looking for some tea. You can sweeten it yourself if you want, or just get used to the unsweet flavor. That's what I did, and it's pretty great. All right, so that concludes my Walmart video, Snack Attack Edition. It was fun in there, not too crazy. As you can see, there's really not as many snacks as I expected. I wouldn't say it's my go-to spot for finding snacks, but it's a couple good options in there if you're just doing your regular grocery shopping and you're looking for something to supplement your grocery cart. Boy, it's sunny today. That's nice. This is Josiah with Cooked on a Feelin' here, helping you live a gluten, sugar, dairy-free life. Thanks for joining me as I embarrassed myself yet again in another in-store video. Let me know if there's any other snacks that I missed that you like getting at Walmart. Thanks again for joining. I really appreciate your support. If you could take a second to like, comment, and subscribe, it would mean the absolute world to me so I can continue to make this content and help you live a happier, healthier, gluten, sugar, dairy-free life. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Ciao for now.